and welcome to Grey Dog FM. We're back with the Leeds United 21-22 season Let's Play series. And we're going to look back on what happened last week in real life. Brentford, we were expected to win that game, or were wanting to win that game. In the end, we were not fortunate, but got what we deserved with a late Bamford equaliser. Bit different to our save, where we cruised to a 4-0 win. And something else that was a little bit easy was the FA Cup draw. In the save we got Luton away, but in real life a much harder tie away to West Ham. Anyway, on to this week's games, and on Saturday we've got Chelsea away, followed up on Tuesday night by an even tougher game, Man City away. Although we did win there last season. Just listen to Bielsa's press conference. Players out, we've got Cooper out, Phillips out, Bamford's doubtful, and Rodrigo is doubtful. Much the same in here. We have a couple of players. Bamford is out with an ankle injury that he had earlier on in the season, and we've got Phillips out as well also, but only to a suspension in our save. 5 yellow cards, and he's got 1 game suspension, so he should be back for the Man City game. We've got Ayling coming back from injury. Our fitness test tells us he can only do 45 minutes, so he'll be on the bench. Here's the team we're going with today. 2 changes made. Llorente's coming to allow Koch to move into the defensive midfield position to replace Phillips, who's suspended. And we've got Dan James coming in for Jack Harrison on the left side. Team is Meslier in goal, right back Dallas, centre backs Llorente and Cooper, Firpo at left back, Robin Koch in the defensive midfield role, Adam Forshaw and Matthijs Klick in the shuttling midfield roles, and Rafinha on the right, James on the left, and Rodrigo playing up front. Substitutes: Klaassen, Ayling, who can only do 45 minutes, Strauch, Lewis Bate on the bench for the first time in this save, Jamie Shackleton, Somerville, Harrison, Roberts and Geldart. Strong looking Chelsea team with Lukaku surprisingly captain in the team, and Mike Dean is the referee. Right, Chelsea's captain Lukaku gets the game underway. Surprising that he is captain. Doesn't seem like captain material to me, but that's their problem. Yeah, Phillips got the message that he wasn't happy with looking for a contract extension, so went for a chat with him, and he said thanks for the chat, I'm glad you're thinking about it, but didn't want the contract negotiations. I looked at his wages. He was on about 34,000 a week, and the top earners are on 75 plus, Rodrigo and Rafinha, so I thought he deserves one new contract, but not wanting to discuss it just yet. That's Dallas there, and that's gone out for a corner. So first corner to Leeds. 4th minute of the game is Rafinha. Knocks it in, near post cleared out by Chelsea. Rudiger playing it out, Mount heads it on. Cleared up by Llorente, Klick, Forshaw, back to Llorente. Really can't see why these highlights are so long. A few passes before an action, a shot at goal would be good, but his Klick, he's got through, he's through, but what a poor finish. Klick's not scoring goals at the moment. Here's Dallas with a throw then. Chelsea free kick. Rafinha must have pushed him there. Here's Rudiger then with a free kick into the 10th minute. Chilwell. What a dramatic fall that was. Some of these foul animations. And Meslier picks that out of the air. It's the Leeds free kick to be taken by Rafinha, and Mendy picks that one out. Fairly safe hands there, not troubling him too much. And he kicks it long. Lukaku wins that, but it's straight through to Meslier. 28 minutes, a free kick. Mount knocks it across. It's knocked back, a bit of a scramble out, and eventually we clear that. Rodrigo picks up, coming back from the centre circle. He's on a run down the left. And free kick there. Good at Lukaku. What's Lukaku doing back there? Some funny positional play going on here. Arsenal 1-0 up at Southampton. Arsenal up there at the top with Liverpool. And we're winning their XG battle, 0.26 to 0.17. And Rafinha's taking a knock into Kane, wants to go tight groin. I think we better bring him off. Let's just wait till after this highlight. Chelsea on the attack. Reece James. It's come out to Kovacic. And he's missed. Right, let's make that substitute then. Let's have a look. We want Rafinha off. Yep, definitely injured. And who should we bring on? Should we bring Harrison on? Yes, I think so. Harrison for Rafinha. And swap over James and Harrison. Put James on the right, Harrison on the left. Inverted winger, yes, better as an inverted winger. And James as just a winger on that side, on the right hand side. And that's a big blow. Rafinha, our best player, going off. And Jack Harrison replaces Rafinha. And see if we can get to half time. We're still one shot on target each, not much in this game. And we're down on possession. Chelsea have had the most possession. There we are, half time. I G'd the lads up at half time, telling them their shooting wasn't good enough, and that seemed to get them motivated. And it's Leeds that kick off second half. Cooper, it's been closed down there, and Chelsea have won the ball. Lukaku takes it off him, and are Chelsea going to get an early lead in the second half? He's Reece James coming forward, and it cannons off Firpo, was it? Harrison. I think it may have been Harrison, that. And it's a Chelsea corner, early part of the second half. It's Mount to take it, and it's cleared out by Llorente, but only to Chelsea, Christensen. And that's the end of that highlight. It was a smart block on Christensen by Cooper, but we never saw it. And it's Chelsea again on the attack. I guess they must have been G'd up at half time as well. There's Lukaku, and it's a miss there. Should have had that on target. It was a good cross, but a poor header, and it's all Chelsea. Reece James getting forward on this right again. Let's see if we can G the lads up. And here Reece James again. Lukaku's going to get on the end of one of these. Meslier catches that one though. We've got to stop that. Those crosses getting in. How's Firpo doing? 6.6. He's on a yellow card. It could be time to bring Ayling on and move Dallas over to left back, I think. And we're 58 minutes. They're making some subs. Jorginho's come on. Another sub. But Mount's gone off. Man, she wasn't playing too good. 6.4. So Barkley comes on. Reece James getting too much space. Yes, I've been saying that. So we'll take that advice from Diego Reyes and press him. Try to stop them crosses coming in. Should have go without saying, really. Here's Junior on a yellow card. See if we can get on the attack. That's a good through ball. Is that Rodrigo? Here he goes. He's lost momentum there. It's Dan James on the right on a yellow card. Dallas knocks it back to him. James, but it's blocked. Rodrigo, click. Oh, what a foul that was. Come on, Mike Dean. Should have been a yellow card, that. But it's a free kick. And it's Forshaw taking it. Forshaw with a free kick. Goes for goal. He's hit the post. Adam Forshaw with a free kick. I've already said to stop getting Reece James for space and press him. Some of these things, they don't take effect when you press them. Junior, 67th minute, we're on the clock. Harrison gets away from his man. Harrison's clear. Harrison's clear. Shoot. And it's parried by Mendy. And let's make another sub then. Before this corner. 6.2, Dan James. Dan James not playing well. Let's give Somerville a go. Bit of youth on the pitch. Dan James off. Somerville on his favoured right side. And we've got 6.4. Jack Harrison, he's just come on. Give him a bit of chance. Click 6.5. Firpo 6.5. Yeah, Firpo's on a yellow card. I'm going to take him off and bring Ayling on. Ayling on for Firpo and swap over Dallas with Ayling. Okay, so there we go. Our 3 subs are on now, and let's get back to the corner. Okay, no, we're not seeing the corner now. 2 subs come on. So we didn't see the corner, so nothing much happened there. Here's Meslier, short ball to Cooper. Cooper knocks it forward to Forshaw. Here's Dallas on the left now. Harrison, back to Dallas. Forshaw, nice triangles going on here. Cooper to Cock. Llorente, we're knocking the ball about. We're not going to score there. It looks like possibly a 0-0 or only one goal in this. It's very tight, not much attacking plays. Pulisic though getting through. That's a tame shot picked up by Meslier. No problem. Great play by Pulisic until the finish. You can say that again. So Cox our leading player so far, 7.2. And Meslier 7 is also doing well. Long ball up. It's a very scrappy game, is this? But settle for a 0-0 draw before the game against a higher team. Now I've said that, probably going to concede. Cross in. It's Chilwell. Lukaku's getting too many free headers. Tell Llorente to mark him. I certainly will. It's taken all that time to sort that out. Come on, Diego. You have to be a bit quicker than that. It's Chelsea again. Lukaku out on the wing where he needs to be. That's a shot. Oh, and that's hit the woodwork. So we hit the woodwork, they've hit the woodwork. It's a free kick. Barkley was offside. I guess that was after the shot. So we're into the last 5 minutes. 0-0. We're winning. Chelsea are winning on XG now. 1.01 to 0.55. And they've had 4 shots on target. So it's going to be a good point this if we can get it. But we're on the attack in injury time. Click to Cock. And we're going to get a late winner. Rentre to Cooper. To Cock. To Cooper. To Cock. Are we just running the clock down here? Cock knocks it all the way back to Meslier. Who knocks a long ball? And Reece James heads it back to Mendy. Yeah, it's been a bit of a disappointing game, really. Not many clear-cut chances. And the ones that have fallen have mainly fallen to Lukaku, who's been off for maybe the captaincy having its effect. Here he is, Lukaku blocked there by Ayling, and it's a late onslaught by Chelsea now. Is either team going to find a winner? Is James again free? Lukaku, terrific block by Llorente. It's a corner. We're into more or less the last minute. We're not going to see the corner. This could be the final highlight. Free kick in. Kovacic clears. And it looks like it's going to be a 0-0 draw, but Forshaw's robbed him. Back to Harrison. And that's where the whistle goes. Chelsea feel they might have won this game, but we'll be happy with that. 0-0 draw. We didn't really have many chances. 0.55 XG. Only 2 shots on target, so it's a good point, especially against Chelsea, third in the table. And Koch having a good game, standing in for Phillips. So some good performances, some not so good. But as I say, the 0-0, good result. Right then, after the good point against Chelsea, we move on to an even harder game, Man City away. And we've had lots of reports coming through from the medical team, coaching staff. Rafinha, fortunately, just had a tight groin. He's been out for 2 days. He's not fully fit, but we're going to start him in this game. Bamford's still 2 to 7 days out, so he might be ready for the next game. And physio is reporting that Click and Dallas are jaded and need a rest. Dallas is going to sit this one out, and Click is going to continue. We know what battery Click has got. Firpo suspended. He's got 5 yellow cards, so he misses this game. And Harrison returns to play against Manchester City. Dan James missing out. But here's the team then. Let's have a look. And Meslier in goal. Right back, Ayling come back into the team to replace Dallas, who's rested. Llorente and Cooper continue as centre-backs, and as Firpo's out, Koch moves to left-back, as advised by the coaching team. Phillips comes back in the usual position, half-back in defence, dropping in between Cooper and Llorente when needed. And Click is joined by Shackleton. Shackleton comes into the midfield, Forshaw being rested. Harrison, as I said, comes in on the left for James, and Rafinha continues on the right. And there's a change up front. Rodrigo is a bit jaded and played a lot of matches recently. And Joe Geldart comes in to play. Being advised to go cautious, but again we're going to go balanced. Custom vertical tiki-taka tactic, and let's see if we can get anything against Man City. Here are the lineups then. Man City going strong. Grealish is playing. On the bench they've got Walker, Stones, Foden and Gundogan, who according to reports played well in the last game, but plenty of talent there. Kevin Friend is the referee. Is Man City getting us underway? A near 54,000 capacity crowd for this one, as Man City are in third place. Man City are in third place in the table. I was telling you Chelsea were third in the last game, but they were actually fourth, pretty close between those two. And the first attack comes to an end there as De Bruyne is offside. And the scouting reports told me that City lacked aggression. I just see this corner first. De Bruyne with the corner, 4th minute, and it's over the bar there, nowhere near. Yeah, my scouting teams say they lacked aggression, so we're going into this one to going hard, some tough tackling, and see if we can disrupt the City rhythm. But it's all them in the opening stages. Zinchenko gets forward, crosses in, and there's Bernardo, typical Man City goal. 5th minute, and we're 1-0 down. So we're going to have a shout there and encourage the team. Let's see this. Sterling on the overlap. He's not followed Zinchenko. He's got a free cross in, back post. Bernardo, simple tapping. How many goals do you see Man City score like that in real life? So typical Man City goal gets them underway. We need to get into this game, otherwise this could be disastrous. And Cancelo getting too much space for his crosses. He certainly did. Oh no, that was Zinchenko, so that's the other side. We really need to get tighter on them and stop them playing this ball around. Here we go. We're not getting in at all. It's so easy. There's Cancelo, who we're supposed to be stopping. And he's going to get a cross in. Oh, Melier just knees that one out. Luckily it didn't fall in the path of a Man City forward. There's Rafinha getting us away, getting us over the halfway line. And let's see if we can get attack. No, we're not going to see that. Man U 2-0 up at Brentford already in one of the other games, and it's a corner to Man City again. So we're not having much of the game so far. De Bruyne with the corner, and it's a header, but Melier tips it over. There's that thing about Cancelo again. What I say, you press to follow these instructions and they come up again. It doesn't seem to action it. And that's another header straight into Melier's arms. And luckily Man City are not getting the finishing, but it's all them. All the highlights are for them. Maybe I should have gone uncautious. But that would play more into the hands. It's another corner as the Entree knocks it behind. Man City have won the last 5 Premier League games, and in that they've also won 2 Champions League games as well, so the 7 games winning run at the moment. So it's going to be a tough task, is this. Here's Sterling, good tackle though by Click there. It stops his progress, and that's the end of that highlight. We're 27 minutes gone, we haven't had a shot, and we're just not in this game at the moment. 42% possession, passing's good. We've got 3 yellow cards there. You can see Rafinha, Ayling, Gelhardt, all got, several players have been booked. It says that's what you get when you're going hard. Might have to remove that for the second half, but so far we've been a little bit lucky. It's only 1-0, but here they come again. Cancelo on the overlap. Melier palms it out, and Koch clears that, but it's Man City coming at us again. It's a relentless tide. That looked offside there, but he missed. Anyway, it's not saying it was offside. Let's get this to Zinchenko getting too much space now. And can we get to half time with just 1 behind, because we've really not been in the game, and it's really lucky that we're only 1 goal behind. There's a chance for another here. De Bruyne. A good save by Melier. Good save as that. De Bruyne is trying to put it in the corner there. So we've got a lot of jaded players. We're going to have to look at this at half time. Gelhardt gets us underway for the second half, laid into the players a little bit at half time and told them to up the game, not having a shot at goal at all, and 1 or 2 individual players have had to remind of their responsibilities. Ayling, Koch, both full backs are not playing well. Gelhardt, just give him a little pep talk. Here's De Bruyne with a free kick. That's well over. Keep them like that. 1-0 still, although Man City should be out of sight based on the play in the first half, and we really need to get into the game a bit more. There's Sterling, looked offside from that ball there, and he's belted it over the bar. As I say, looked offside, but not brought up by the liner, and that's another yellow card. Phillips just picked up a yellow card. Aylin's really not playing well at 5.9. Is really struggling. Give it a few more minutes and we're going to have to make some changes. Certain players certainly not playing well, and some players, as advised before, like Click, that looks offside as well. Is he going to miss this one? Oh yes, he has. Is it the side netting? Great dive by Melier. Looked a Superman dive there. Luke Aylin not playing well. Yeah, I think time's come. He's certainly not ready for this. So let's have a look. I've just pressed do it, so that's an automatic sub. So who have they brought on for Aylin? Let me have a look. Yeah, Dallas. Dallas needed a rest, but I'm sure he can manage another 40 minutes or so. Nobody's playing really well apart from Melier, who's kept us in the game. 6.1 Rafinha, he's obviously not fully fit, so I'm going to have to make a change there. This is you really could do with 5 subs when you get into these conditions. So I'm going to bring Dan James on. He's not been playing so well recently, but bring Dan James on the right hand side and change him to a winger on attack. Aylin and Rafinha have gone off. James and Dallas come on. See if that makes much difference. A bit more impetus, a bit more fitness. But it's City with the ball. Grealish, Diaz, and he's knocked it out to Cancelo. They're really doing us out on the wings here. The fullbacks getting forward. Shot from Grealish, picked up by Melier. Manchester City playing some terrific stuff, and as I said, it should be out of sight by now. There's a shot by Sterling. Melier is in the form of his life. Tips that one over. 56 minutes gone, and it's another Man City corner. De Bruyne puts it across, and Laporte, Melier again saves, and it's another corner. And De Bruyne moves over to the other side to take this one, and it's another free header, and Melier picks that one up. Not quite as dangerous, that one, straight into his arms. And we have actually had a shot on target, 0.14, but did we see that? I don't remember seeing that. Now we've actually got the ball, but it's in our third. Back to Melier. Llorente, Melier knocks it out wide, but it's picked up by Zinchenko. Feeds Sterling. Zinchenko, it looks like Dallas is keeping a bit more watch on him. No, he isn't. He's just let him run past him. Zinchenko, easy cross into the box, and Koch heads that one out. But City are relentless here. We're not getting a look in. We're not getting any of the ball hardly. Here's Cancelo. The full-backs are doing us out wide. Good tackle there by Koch. Torres, and another save by Melier. Fairly simple, not so good a head, that one. And long ball, but it's picked up by Man City. And I'm going to really have to make another change here. Koch, Click, Harrison, all tiring. And Harrison on a 6.1, not playing well against his old club. And that's the ball out to Sterling out wide. Man City really playing well here. And there's Torres, and that's made it 2-0. Sterling, easy goal, easy tapping, as was the first goal. A lovely Man City move, it says, and Sterling, great ball through. And they've just changed their defensive midfielder. Rodri, as he's called, for short. It's come on. And 65 minutes, we're really going to have to make a change here. So it's saying to take Harrison off and bring on Rodrigo. Hi guys, this is Dog in the edit, and just to explain, I did make a sub, bringing Harrison off and putting Rodrigo on. Then something else happened in the game, as you'll see later, and the substitute didn't happen. 66 minute, Cooper, Phillips with a long ball out wide, but aimless, picked up by Cancelo, and it's Man City coming at us again. Grealish, Cancelo, no pressure on the ball. They've just got all the time they want here. It's more or less as though we're rolling over for Man City, and there's probably much chance of us getting a shot on goal. Oh, Grealish has gone down. Didn't see it. Click's in trouble. He's already been booked, and we're down to 10 now. Click's got sent off. So we really need to bring Forshaw on, I would say. We'll have to take Geldart off, I think. So, yeah, Forshaw coming on for Geldart. And pulling back there. And he can be a deep lying playmaker. Got no forward at the moment. Let's push Rodrigo up front. And let's bring Dan James back here. See if how he is there, just as a normal winger. Yeah, not bad. Defensive winger and support. We've really got to. Actually, last year we did go down to 10 men and win against Man City, but we weren't 2-0 down at the time. That was in real life. We actually won it 2-1. Rodrigo, advance forward. Let's make him a false 9 so I can come back and support. So it's a bit of a Man City type lineup this with a false 9. Hi guys, it's Dog in the edit again. Just to explain, I made 2 changes. Brought Rodrigo on for Harrison and then Forshaw on for Geldart. Pulled Forshaw back to midfield, but none of these worked because in effect Forshaw was the 4th substitution. So what happened was neither of the substitutions worked. Rodrigo didn't come on, Forshaw didn't come on, and we had 10 men with Geldart playing in central midfield. And we're down to 10 men, nearly 30 minutes to go. Let's see if we can limit the damage here. We don't want Calvin Phillips marking Torres. We need him to be involved all round, not just following a player around. I know that happens in Bielsa's man-for-man marking system, but I don't think that would help us out here. And it's Man City probing patiently. There's a through ball and away, Foden. And that's 3-0. We're just not picking these players up. It's 3 shots at goal. And we've certainly been undone here by a silky Man City side. Much better players than us. And we have to... we've tried to limit the damage, but we've never shown in this game as an attacking force. And there's Foden making it 3-0. We just want the ref to blow the whistle now. Cock, look at Cock. Very low on energy. And we're lucky if we can get over the halfway line. This is a disastrous performance. The sooner this ends, the better. 3-0 down, 12 minutes plus added time to go. If we could blow the whistle now, I'd take it, because this could be 5 or 6 way things have been going. It's a long ball. Cancelo, look at the balls out, as I say to fullback. Torres just runs through. 4-0. Our players have stood still. It's a poor defensive performance. Let's try a shout and berate them. What can you expect? 4-0 down. No, Man City are a good team, but we've certainly not shown anything here. And we don't want to see that. We saw it first time. Let's skip that replay. Let's go very defensive. Not my usual style, but when you're 4-0 down with 10 men against one of the best teams in the country, if not the world. Here's Edison coming out for a game now. Look at this. They're just miles clear. I don't think there's been an offside in the game. Sterling hits it straight at Meslier. There's only Meslier that's done anything really. Llorente 6.7. He's not done too bad, I suppose, but a poor performance all round. Some of our players, including Joe Geldart and Jack Harrison, are being played. Joe Geldart isn't even on the pitch. Oh no, sorry, he is. Yes, he is. What happened there then? I thought Geldart was off. I took Geldart off. Is that not showing it because it was 10 men? The Forshaw substitution's not gone through. No wonder he's playing out of position. One of my subs didn't go through. Editor Dog here. It's worse than that, Davy boy. 2 subs didn't go through. So, a bit late now. Into injury time. Just have to put that one down to experience. Experience, make sure you press the right button. Dog, you stupid fool. And come on, ref, blow the whistle. 3 minutes of injury time. We're in the 3rd minute. We've had enough. We're still showing Geldart on, so that sub still hasn't been made. So I'm going to get all the flack for this. Why did you play so-and-so there? Why did you not take so-and-so off? think you've got about 6 or 7 subs to the game. And unfortunately only 3. It's all over. 4-0. Could have been worse, but second half, disastrous. The least said the better. I'm going to have to face the press now. I might send the assistant, I think. Yeah, I think I was too busy watching Man City. Certainly messed up with the substitutions there. This is the team that we ended up with, as Forshaw didn't get on. Forshaw should have come on for Geldart, but Geldart in a defensive midfield position, and Harrison was up front. So that's why I was telling them they were playing out of position. Rodrigo should have been up front, and Geldart. Oh, it's just disaster. Let's just forget that. Click sent off, loads of yellow cards, 4-0 defeat, 1 shot on target against 16 on target. I suppose an extra 3.91. We got 4 goals. So 1 point gain then from 2 clashes away from home against the top 6, and it doesn't get any better. The next game is at home to Arsenal, which I'll be bringing you next Friday. Let's just look through the results and that have occurred in the Premier League since we started this weekend, midweek section. On Friday, Brentford 3, Watford 4. On Saturday, Man City beat Wolves 4-1. Arsenal beat Southampton 4-0. We drew 0-0. Chelsea. Liverpool gained their 16th win out of 16, 3-0 home to Gerrard's Villa. Gerrard not having a happy return there to Liverpool. Norwich 0, Man United 0. That's a good result for Norwich and a good result for Leeds fans. A bit of cheer there for that one. Sunday, Brighton 1, Tottenham 1, Burnley 1, West Ham 2, Leicester 3, Newcastle 0, Palace 2, Everton 2. And Tuesday, Brentford 0, Man U 3, Norwich 1, Villa 2. A disastrous 4-0 win against City, although they've knocked 4 against most teams recently, and that they've been their 8th successive win. And the Wednesday games, Brighton 0, Wolves 1, Burnley 0, Watford 2, Palace 1, Southampton 2, Arsenal 0, West Ham 1. Games from Thursday the 16th, Leicester drew 0-0 with Tottenham. Liverpool beat Newcastle 6-1. The game that's missing is Chelsea-Everton. In this save, it was played in the first week of the season for some reason, when the score was 0-0. And that leaves us in 14th position with 19 points, 10 points above third from bottom Burnley. That's all for this week. We'll be back next Friday. If you've got any comments about anything that I've done, my disastrous substitutions that didn't come off, or anything you'd like to see changed, write down in the comments or send me an email or contact me on Twitter @GreyDogFM, and thank you very much for watching.